There is an ongoing effort to address that with chartered commercial flights that the government is providing.
Hi, Nurin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, you're in Peru right now. Tell me a little bit more about that.
We are 7 students from Augusta University. We are second-year PA students that are set to hopefully graduate this year. We came here to Cusco to complete our OB-GYN rotation and to serve the people of Cusco.
Tell me what happened to your student group last week.
So we actually started scrambling on the 15th on Sunday before the president announced closing the borders. So we were able to successfully move up our flights to the 19th and the 20th of March, Thursday and Friday. And shortly after, I think less than an hour after, the president came on and stated that he was planning on closing the borders for a 2-week quarantine starting Monday at 11:59 p.m. So we had less than 24 hours to try and find our way out of Peru. So at that point, we called airlines. We were trying to get a flight out of Cusco, a flight anywhere, and not only just back to the U.S., but even if it meant to a neighboring country where we would have more time then to arrange travel back to the U.S. So we called the U.S. Embassy that night and on Sunday night on the 15th, and they did not answer the phone. So we elected for the emergency button to try and get somebody to give us some guidance. And they told us that they didn't have any information for us and to try back in the morning. So at that point, we slept for a few hours. We were all pretty restless and worried, and things got chaotic. We packed our bags in less than 20 minutes. We got in taxis and we drove to the consulate here in Cusco on Monday, the 16th. And it was closed. They had a note taped on the door. The gates were closed. There was nobody there to answer. And it was just the note. And actually on the note, it had a number that was the wrong number. So when we called, we could not get any answers as well. And at that point, the 2-week quarantine was starting to begin. And so we had the Peruvian cops on the street telling us that we couldn't just stand there, that we needed to keep moving. So we got back into our cars and I asked the taxi driver, I said, can you please take us to the airport? We can try to get on a standby flight or something. And he said, no, the airport is closed. I have to take you back to where you were staying. And when we got back and we tried to figure out why the airport was closed when it was still within the window of trying to get out, the military was already there and they had closed it to anyone except if you had a ticket already.
Where do you stand tonight, March 22nd, Sunday? What's the status?
As of right now, we know that our universities have collaborated and have a way out for us. They have prepared a flight for us, and they have submitted the proper paperwork to the U.S. Embassy here in Lima, and we are just waiting on a confirmation, a response from them so that they can come and bring us home. So that's what we're waiting on right now.
Yesterday was the last day to fly out of the country, but you still are waiting for the approval to get out of the country. Where does that leave you and your group?
I know that after they submit the request and the proper paperwork that they ask to be given 48 hours to make their decision. So we are still within the 48-hour window, and we're just really hoping and we're praying that we will be given the permission and able to leave. We have students that are immunocompromised. We have students here that are running out of their medication and have began to ration their medications. We've run out of Peruvian currency, so we don't have any cash. With the money exchange places here in Peru closed, we don't have that as an option to go and exchange more money. A lot of the places here in Cusco don't take cards, so we're just very limited with our resources and are really hoping to get back home.